Так, а по звуку вроде все нормально. Так, проверяем. Так. Короче, не могу я ничего запустить. Что-то все выделывается. Да иди ты лесом, сука. Закройся. Что у нас сейчас будет показывать, я не знаю. Раз, два, три. Так. Короче, не могу я ничего запустить. Что-то все по звуку. Оп. Закройся. Что у нас сейчас будет показывать, я не знаю. Раз, два, три. Так. Короче, не могу я ничего запустить. По звуку. Оп. Закройся. Что у нас сейчас будет показывать, я не знаю. Раз, два, три. Так, звук я вот тут выключаю. Так, делаю. Так. Не получается. Ни хера не получается. Короче, я тут туплю, пипец. Копировать. Ой, какая, нахуя там. Не знаю, короче, что сделал. Так. Нажать на прямой эфир. Да, вообще что-то работает, но показывает, что работает.
93 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan. Both men coming in with so...
Так, ну это мы знаем. Мы это проходили, мы это знаем. Что ты нам...
Much to prove. Hogan wants to prove. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Looks like we got ourselves a brawl here. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Так, давайте я сделаю чуть потише. Мне кажется, очень громко этот эффекты. Сама игра громко. Промазал. Есть контакт.
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there would be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides. You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight. First up top.
Так, еще приемы попробуем. Жестко, конечно. Так, что там? Так, ну понятно. Халк Хоган, ты чё? Халк Хоган.
Hulk Hogan, a 5-time champion now. This is his first title defense. The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE champion coming out of WrestleMania. Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder. And Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now. Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
Так, это был А. Теперь Б и...
A big shove. Oh! Yokozuna engaging in warfare with the Hulkster. The Giant knows this may be his last chance at the WWE Championship. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move. Oh, man. Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match. Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's... And they're going shot for shot. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Slugging away with everything they've got. Two fighters putting their haymakers on top right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And Hogan with the
whoa.
champ with the cover. Oh, somehow. Not getting to two at this point has got us. The incredible Hulk Hogan sets up his opponent.
Бля, не успел. Так, он меня сейчас размотает.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Got the shoulder up. This puts the pressure back on the champion.
На краю, на краю.
With their back against the wall.
Блядь, тоже не успел.
Flabbergasted. He's put legends away with that very same move, but not that time. Crank in the head.
Да ёб твою мать, не успеваю. Хелл Хоган, иди нахуй.
Including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Вставай, 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 вставай.
Oh, brutal miscalculation. Oh, God. Oh, great wherewithal there. Boom. Nice. Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality. Oh, easy. And now placed in the corner. Wicked clothesline. And gentlemen, Yokozuna. Yoko says this one's over. That'll be like pancakes. The challenger clearing a path to the title. This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth. And absolutely no idea how that didn't work out in Yokozuna's favor. You can tell he's shocked too. Oh, that got turned around on Yokozuna. Cover! He kicks out at two. What do you have to do to put this guy away? Wait a minute, setting in.
Так.
Devastating submission coming. This is cruel.
Блин, да что за хрень?
And the Hulkster just slayed the biggest giant ever.
Это по сюжету хорошо или плохо? Я ни хера не знаю, я что-то сделал. Чё я нажал? Чё я нажал? Сука.
Michael Cole emanating from King of the Ring 1993 alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan. Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring. Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it. Whoa. Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match. Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament. The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring?
Да почему ты был... РБ, правильно я делаю? РБ. Сука. Ну?
But needs to be aware of the referee's count. The ref gets that weapon out of the way of the action.
Так. Да он мощный.
Flapjack. Gosh, landing face first. Hulk Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
Ебить твою мать.
Spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
Ебать того
He's
рот.
to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. And now he's back into the ring.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. An overbearing assault on Hogan now.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania.
Я не понимаю, написано...
Since he captured the WWE Championship.
Написано Б, граб, РБ. Я не совсем.
Indeed, we're going to see more
Где-то в
speed,
левом углу,
more
или что?
endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers
Что
from around the
происходит?
world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the Giant's carcass through the ring.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Just a relentless assault from
Так,
Yokozuna.
нужен переводчик. Срочно нужен переводчик. Я ни хера не понимаю, что нужно сделать. Где переводчик? Так, давай, с английского. Ага. Будем читать. Что тут, блядь, нам пишут? Поднимите Хогана. Позиция для переноски. Чего, блядь? Подожди.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked.
And this one could be moving to ringside. Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
Нет?
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but
А самоанцы кто были? Сумо?
an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Headshrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight.
Oh, using your head to counter that.
Each superstar. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
A kick out. You can see the frustration starting to build.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
And that holds Hogan back. The big man, Yokozuna.
Что это такое?
Massive big leg drop.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Так, оп.
Being carried around now.
Planted face first.
And Hogan falling victim to a slew of offense.
Hulkster has to find a way, find some energy.
Boot right in the throat.
Ooh, what a jumping headbutt.
Oh, that just looks like it busted him open.
Так, мы что-то выполняем. Блин, там что-то мало времени.
And now propped up in the corner.
Running hip attack.
Не, ну это я понял, давай. Еще разочек.
Yokozuna.
Да ёб твою мать.
Move away from ending Hulkamania.
The camera lights are flashing. Yokozuna is so close to regaining the title. Oh no, bear bug applied.
Что жать, что жать?
Good for the Hulkster.
Bear bug. Well placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Hulk Hogan.
Что происходит? Бля, не успел. Бля, бля.
As we get deep into this match, you have to be impressed by a man the size of Yokozuna exhibiting this level of stamina.
Everything about Yokozuna is impressive, Cole. He's gone from 505 pounds at WrestleMania to 550 tonight. But it's not taking away any of his surprising stamina.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Just caught flush.
Yoko now. Belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not
Так,
done
Хоган
yet.
в шоке,
Hulk
короче.
Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big shot
Nah.
to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
Так, а я должен
I
проиграть
can't
или
believe
выиграть?
Yokozuna's still standing.
Я тоже не могу поверить.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster.
Но мы
Keep
стоим
swinging,
еще.
keep
Нормально.
firing away.
That boot.
Еще один.
Yoko staggering.
Oh,
Stunning,
there we
and he's
go.
down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan. Leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko. Who kicked out of the leg drop?
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a
Что он там
match
делает?
going on. What the heck?
На,
What was that?
какой-то бомж.
What
Лицо
in the world
прыснул.
just happened here?
Cover for the title.
А, стой, стой.
I guess it was time to switch gears.
What is he doing?
Big. And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Oh, close call makes the champ nervous.
How in the world did he kick out?
Compressing them with a splash.
Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Unique as they come, they broke the mold with him, Saxton.
Gosh, landing face first.
High level of offense on display from Yokozuna.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
We got a new champ here.
And Yokozuna
Есть,
is
мы затащили.
once again champion.
I can't believe it.
Да я сам не могу поверить.
WWE Champion Yokozuna.
We have the official word.
Такие
Yokozuna
раньше
is
титулы
indeed
были.
the new
Это какой год?
WWE champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going
Так,
to
но
be
я не
filled
все
with
открыл.
pictures of our
Ну и
new
как бы бог с ним. Мне следующий матч. Так, а я подымить решил. Что тут у нас сейчас будет? Да, видимо, когда говорит Пол Хейман, это, короче, музыка должна быть. Так, скипнуть. Ну это давайте посмотрим. О, господи. На табуретках
One of the
сидят.
toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
WrestleMania 9, ёб твою мать.
Accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
Delete TV не хочет сделать озвучку? Напишите им кто-нибудь.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
WrestleMania 9. Так, это какие-то командные
The
титулы,
Steiner
да?
brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning
А
ways.
это кто?
At a combined weight of 531
Какие-то
pounds.
Steiner Brothers.
And Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Так, что, погнали, да? Да, говорит, погнали.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it. The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Placing him in the corner.
Clothesline in the corner.
Есть. Давайте еще разочек.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast. Splash!
Так, и еще один давай.
Accompanied to ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving a unique managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
Так.
Caught with a knee.
Что-то 30 секунд.
Uh-oh! Countering that offense.
Да ёпта, не успел. А чё за херня? Там надо было... Не, братва, так не пойдет. Так, Бразерс. Рематч.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now, and later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Так, можно на это смениться?
Has one set up in the corner of the ring.
Нет, видимо.
What a splash. Tandem offense in
Я не знаю, что
effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Это контроллер.
Already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
From behind, boy. Shoulders down.
For the win!
No, he kicks out.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Snapmare takedown.
A string of counters. Tag made. Double team action likely incoming. Double Irish whip. Here it comes. Big time impact.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt. In fact,
oh my gosh! The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Head Shrinkers tonight. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road. Goes into the corner. He's getting fired up now.
ребята.
Watch out! Driving their opponent down with a bulldog.
Whoa.
Enough to finally put down the Head Shrinkers. You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
It must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail. Oh, Steiner fell right into that one. The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost.
Так, это именно в углу надо будет делать, да?
A substantial winner's purse.
Давайте
I
опять
don't
его
think the
в
Head
угол.
Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. Trapped in the corner.
That's a stiff shot to the body.
Б. Так, Б.
And there's the tag. And he tosses him back in now.
Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Так, Б и влево.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Ага.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Super kick,
Scott
okay.
Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the Head Shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
Так, право это что-то.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Way to avoid that.
Overhand chop.
Slam! What impact!
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Вот с этим непонятно. Опять в угол, что ли, отправлял?
Getting him right into the corner.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Ooh, clothesline.
Seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the Head Shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Ripped in the hard way.
Fatu might be defeated here. He gets the kick out after the one.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
And Fatu may have felt that coming. Gut-wrench suplex. We might be nearing the limits of this match.
Давайте саму
I don't know
вытащим.
how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Being placed in the corner here. Tag. Double team coming.
Driven down face first.
And the Head Shrinkers just might have it.
And cover now for the match. Is enough to put him away. No,
В смысле нет?
somehow kicked out.
Everyone thought that was 3.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Oh, this is nasty.
Somebody stop this competitor.
Both arms trapped, and what's next?
Ooh, now into the cover.
The fate of the match is at stake.
Есть контакт.
Shrinkers get the win.
Я какие-то не выполнил эти, ну ладно.
Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Так, next матч. Ну, в принципе, что-то открыли. А может, что-то не открыли. Главное, мы победили. А не так, как в прошлый раз мы сразу проиграли. Так, Пол Хейман, тебя не слышно, брат, извини. Почему это тоже запрещено, что ли? Так, Ро. Обычная Ро.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
О, Рок молодой, ёб твою мать.
Following contest, scheduled for
Да, Рокки Майвая.
the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Его, я знаю, не очень сильно любили.
Is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
Так, понятно, он вышел, давайте. Но музыки нету, смысл. Так можно было бы музычку послушать ихнюю
On his way
старую.
to defend the Intercontinental Championship,
Кто там?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent Greenwich, Connecticut. Weighing in
Хантер,
at
ёпта, это ж этот.
You win this title, you are a top name in this industry.
Так, интраконтинентальный титул, да? Окей, все. Да, я вижу. Сейчас заберу. Так, что надо делать?
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Oh, look at this! In trouble here. Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up. Thursday Raw, Thursday, getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. Number one contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Oh! And Byron Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going...
Uh-oh, the Cobra clutch is applied. The Cobra clutch.
Еще рано, короче, я понял.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes. Punch connects.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Lifting up their opponent. What's in store? Oh, my! Discus punch.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And watching from
Так, что ты
home is
еще
Rocky
умеешь?
Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE
Так, ну
Tag
это мы
Team
видели, брат.
I must admit, I do
Что,
see
что?
a bright future for Maivia.
Еще
Those
что?
that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will
Oh,
appreciate Rocky
хорошо.
Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable... From the top. Whoa, what a landing!
Adrenaline can
Так,
make you
а давайте
do
еще
crazy
что-то нам в углу
things.
попробуем
Exhibit
что-нибудь.
A right there.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Какие-нибудь приемчики в углу.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Heading back to the ring.
Ой. Да я жму, ёпта, или что надо?
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment.
Draped over the top rope. Inconspicuous by his action.
Trading back and forth blows now.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. What impressive determination from both competitors.
Да ебать
Keeping
твою
at each other,
налево.
no matter what.
На, бля.
Maivia digging deep, eyeing Helmsley for something big.
Up and... Oh, that might have just broken something. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Так, я хотел еще и приемы посмотреть.
Propped up in the corner.
Так,
Short-arm lariat.
так, я понял, должен меня этот
And we
побить.
know
Давай,
Rocky
вставай.
doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Ooh, a well-placed knee drop to the skull.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment. Big knee. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral line. I like that description for Helmsley. Rocky beats him to the punch. Rocky drop kick.
Что ты там, блядь, подготовил мне? А? А? Вставай. На. Так.
Oh, this here is vintage.
Snake eyes.
He took a vicious hit there.
Oh gosh, I hope we've got medical staff still. Maivia caught.
В смысле, в смысле?
The champ might have just sealed
Нет.
Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner, and still
Не, херня какая. Если честно.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and set...
Shoulders down, championship at stake. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Trying to make short order of things there.
Да ёпта.
Right in the mouth.
Так, а что мы должны сделать? РТБ.
Just grounded and pounded.
Да ёпта.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley
РТ плюс
is.
Б. Или как там, РТ? РТ плюс Б. Окей.
What a counter!
The sleeper is sick. In trouble here.
Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up. Reversal. And that turns things around. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been from the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has gotta hurt.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with uncover. We're gonna shut this down.
He kicks out almost immediately.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Блядь, не успел.
Vertical suplex. Nice. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
Fisherman suplex. Vintage move.
Чужой.
The Cobra clutch. Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Сюда 45 секунд. Что 45 секунд?
Catches a punch.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading. Rocky beats him to the punch.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Boom! Dropkick finds the spot. That takes them down. Seated knee strike.
Got him in the corner now. Trapped in the corner.
Non-stop blows. Jeez.
Taking all their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young superstar.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his...
Up and...
That'll do some serious damage.
We might see a new champion crown.
Goes for the pin.
Вот и все.
Champion! He did
Вот
it!
и все,
Rocky
нахуй.
did it!
What?
Так, еще чуть-чуть играем. Еще 45 минут.
And the new Intercontinental
Да, я что-то не выполнил.
Rocky Maivia.
Ну и бог с ним. Ну и бог с ним. Что-то открыли, что-то нет. Короче, старые открыли интерконтинентальный титул, я так понял. О, древо. Так, Роман Рейнс. Рок. Короче, Пол Хейман что-то говорит, но мы не знаем. Так, это Ро.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first.
Что это? Какой-то матч необычный. One Day Raw.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
О, это ж это.
Chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Sun.
Прикольно.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking out George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Он шустренький, смотри.
The cage can even contain them.
Delivers the snapmare and drops the fist.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of...
Так, левый РБ. Надо типа чтоб лезть.
The High Chief and the tribal tattoos on to the sky.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head.
Delivers the snapmare.
Fist
Да.
drop.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, and
А что это
Maivia
за
has
обезьяна
really
вот
figured
эта
the animal
вообще?
out here.
He puts him into the corner. Maivia gets stonewalled. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Back and forth we go.
Maivia one step ahead. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Showering European uppercut.
We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match.
В смысле нет?
They're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how
Тяжеленький,
he's been
походу.
prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional whose game...
A pin. This might do it.
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up.
Ooh. The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Чуть-чуть промазал.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough
давайте.
and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Нормально. Нормально.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Самон дроп.
Maivia just dominated the Animal with that one.
Давай, вставай.
Maivia has Steele in his sights, looking to put the...
What's Maivia got here?
Talk about dismantling your
О,
opponent. And George is
хорошо.
laid out. Setting up again. Oh, man.
Backbreaker.
Maivia can taste it now.
Так, а я могу его поднять?
Sent into the corner.
Так,
Strong overhead chops.
Unleashing a barrage of chops.
так, что еще за приемы есть?
George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the
Неплохо.
best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Реверсировал.
Clubbing blow. Okay, this is just a little bit dirty. Very effective, though.
Well, the unorthodox style of George Steele is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Maivia into the pin. Could be over for Maivia. And the count doesn't even begin.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Just rake in the face. This is outright disrespectful. Now signaling for the door to be open.
Алло, вставай, вставай, брат.
I can't believe it.
Ты чё, конь, блядь?
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
And his body is still the focus of the attack.
Так, ну давайте выигрывать. Подожди, мы его до конца не добили еще. Подожди. Подожди, брат.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Driving down with the axe handle.
George Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows
Зачем он так медленно выходит?
or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia's caught.
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Мы ни хрена не выполнили, по сути.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Мы открыли какого-то кекса и все. Так, ну он выиграл, зашибись, чё. Самоанцы все выигрывают всегда. И на этой WrestleMania не исключение. Капс, да, и Сету Роллинсу, и... Кто там? Сим Панк будет, блядь. Сим Капсдец, блядь. Ромка, блядь, размотает, ну. Так, что тут? О, господи, а что так дергается? Так, скип, конечно. Так, это у нас король ринга.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan
Nia Jax.
and hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the
Nia
crown
Jax.
of the...
Она мне не нравится. Это единственная самоанка, которая мне не нравится. А это кто? Это Валькирия? Как это? Валькирия? Давай.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament.
The irresistible force has been on a tear recently, and Nia believes the crown
Так,
only
ЛТ что-то.
belongs to her.
As for Lyra, this is the biggest match of her career. Remember, she was still on the NXT roster just a few weeks ago, and now she has a chance to make history.
Neither Nia nor Lyra looking to back down in this match, both knowing all that's at stake here. The sheer force of that landing was probably enough to fracture a few bones.
Oh, flipping senton.
Так, а что такое LTX? Ну, и что я
I'll
делаю?
take the wind right out of you.
LTX.
What a boot! Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of
Ладно, что у
promises
нее за
when it comes
приемы
to
есть?
being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women.
Nia Jax, конечно, странно нарисована
Using
вообще.
that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
She countered that into her own offense. The arm absorbing the damage.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
A hip press. And a heel. And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes.
Oof, steered away there.
clotheslines. Well-placed kick right to the face. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a call.
Хотела свернуть тетю большую.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not
Садись.
sure this is going to work either.
Jack's just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by
Выебоны.
Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just
Someone
imposing
drop.
her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to
Нормально.
strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen.
Вернемся.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Hoisted high above her head. And down.
Lyra says
Так,
she
ну
feels
это в
alive
углу,
every
скорее
time she
всего.
flies,
Айс.
and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a
Сто
bird.
пудов, смотри, в
What
углу.
do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Right in the jaw.
Да, ёб твою мать.
And
Ой.
retaliates with a counter. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Nia Jax using her cranium as a weapon, and things are about
Такая
to
Nia
get
Jax
a
вообще
lot
неестественная.
worse. Jax hits the Annihilator. Jax on the verge here.
Она устала, отдохни.
Jax absolutely not backing down.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Misses the target.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky.
Yep.
She's never faced anyone the size
что
of
тогда
Jax.
X, а?
This is a first for her career.
Great.
Someone drop.
Oh, my Lord.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
And the irresistible
А ну-ка,
force is really
полетаем нахуй.
keeping- You gotta be kidding me! Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
From the top. Oh, God.
Ай-яй-яй.
Landing on the outside.
А как она встала?
God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
No way. Bang.
Ой-ой-ой, я вообще не ожидал.
Launched like a ballistic
Это
missile.
суицидальный прыжок. Во.
For anyone's
Ная,
well-being.
вставай.
A brick wall running into you.
From the top. And
Да
completely
ебить
missed
твою
it.
мать.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Вставай, тетя, блядь.
Stationary position, turns around. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
Each woman here is on a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a night win.
And that took Nia down.
Kick out. Oh, my God.
How the hell do you kick out of that?
I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up at that
Что
move one
происходит?
more time?
Up high.
That's not what she was looking for there.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered.
And these focused attacks are really adding up.
Yeah, the body is like a roadmap of wealth right now.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Нет, опять не то. А ну пошла. Нахер.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second queen of the ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
А чё все
You
кричат?
gotta believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Turn Nia Jax around there. She pops the shoulder up in one.
That's smart, taking the one to catch your breath.
Cha-ching! Step up Enziguri.
Desperation in the eyes of both Jax and Valkyria. Neither one willing to back down. Both
Так,
throwing
правая
head
вниз.
jabs now into the cover.
Ни хера не понял, написано правый стик и вниз и А. Я нажал.
Here is your winner and the new queen of the ring, Nia Jax.
Она стала королевой ринга или что? Пол Хейман, да, что-то опять пиздит про самуанцев, наверное. Но его не слышно, ни хрена. Так, кто дальше?
Is it legal to not show up?
Кто это?
Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Кто это? Когда это? Какой год? О, это что это? Рикиши. Рикиши знаем. Там что-то про него слухи ходили, что он жопу не мыл. О, Стив Остин.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he was just quickly turning into a slugfest. Two titans, trading strikes, and refusing to back down.
Back and forth, neither one giving
А
up.
Рикиши, кстати, был чемпионом.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? From the top.
Piercing elbow.
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
А у самуанцев у всех этот прием, что ли?
Clubbing forearm. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of that.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody. Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind?
Я не совсем понимаю, что тут написано. Реверсировать или что?
When it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, recovering the superstars get right back in this match.
It's almost like
He's just been shut down.
Я ж нажал.
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
And Rikishi with a counter. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his small lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi...
Headbutt by Kishi.
Сейчас будет жопка, жопка будет, да?
Getting his opponent in position.
Жопа будет.
Turn out the lights. The party is over. Rope shaker from Rikishi. Will that keep the rattlesnake down?
There's two. Amazing.
What a kick out by Austin. You can never count the rattlesnake out.
А что это? Что это значит? Атак, грэппл, драйв.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
Watch out. Senton from the apron.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years.
Launching. Good Lord. Taking flight.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking
On the apron.
absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Vicious right forward. Able to slip out of that one.
Choke slam.
Oh, choke slam. Watch out.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, man.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Oh, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Лопата, ёпта. Отлично.
Hockey, sports entertainment. Clearly, I'm not the only one who gets the two confused all the time.
Man, Stone Cold's face is really starting to show the damage of this match.
That was press and unloading with punches.
And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Coming down hard with that shoulder.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
He'll take things into the ring.
Austin gets stymied.
And that might be the momentum swing Rikishi. Austin!
Oh!
Can Rikishi come back
Makes
from
the
that?
cover.
Да иди!
Bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Просто один прием и все. И все, мне конец. Не, рематч, ты чё?
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Stone Cold able to reverse that.
He's heading back to the... Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small package, this could be it.
And pops the shoulder up.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
Uh-oh.
Oh, saw it coming and swept the leg. This is a situation you want to avoid. He tossed on the top.
Whoa, look out.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from your
А ёпты, подыми.
Broken up with a fist to the face. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
Bang! Take a seat at the table. Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
It knew what was coming there. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi in his
Да.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi
Хорошо,
deserves what
нравится.
Austin is going to bring him. There's no fit.
Rikishi, driver. It put Austin down. Unbelievable.
Two. Oh, kick out at two.
unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Of all the toys underneath the ring, he just had to go with the one that ensures splinters and a thunderous forearm to follow.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
Oh, runs right into the table.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Еще разочек.
What's the thought here? Are you kidding me? Through the table.
My gosh, he suffered the full brunt of that. Forget about the table being broken. I think he's broken.
He can't be in any fighting shape after what we just saw. Ooh.
there.
Clothesline. What impact. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi from the top. Oh my God.
Так, а это что, какой-то комбо сделать, да?
Austin with Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Не.
Going for a cover. And a kick out. What on earth?
How? Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
Anger is starting to show on the face of Austin. I think the rattlesnake will do anything to close this out. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Rikishi is all business now.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top. Through the air. And connects. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
Слушай, что за фигня была тут?
Loving blows. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And he's going with the great equalizer here. The steel chair.
And Rikishi evades that.
Да, он медленный, Рикоши, пипец.
Lethal press by Austin, and now he's just dropping bombs. Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Давай, вставай, Рикоши.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Oh, what a knee lift. Somebody better check his nose. He gets back into the ring.
And Rikishi putting a little you-know-what on it right here.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Channeling the spirit of the Hanson brothers in the form of that hockey stick.
Guys, they're getting a little too close for comfort.
Stop hiding behind Cole, Saxton.
Got the leg and
Elbow drop to the knee.
And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi that Austin will ever be fully satisfied with.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see.
He covers.
Еб твою мать, нихера себе!
How in the world did he do that?
Стив, я сам в шоке.
Austin having flashbacks to Detroit.
Не.
Rikishi's about to meet a stunner.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Oh, the reversal by Rikishi.
Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Хороший матч, хороший.
Blood's running down his face.
Two. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
Так, ну еще один матч, наверное, и все. Но мы ни хера не сделали, короче, из того, что нам сказали сделать, вообще ни хера не сделали, по сути. Ай, ну и ладно. Так, что там у нас? Вот этого пацанчика я помню по детству. По детству помню. Но я помню, в детстве болел за этого. За Рикоши. Ой, за Фу, блядь, фу, не. Стива Остина. За ледяную глыбу.
Here he is. He can be the next WWE champion.
Так, окей. Кто против нас? Что это? Кто это? Игрок, что ли? It's a game.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because
Кто
the
это?
champ is here.
Джон Сина? Тьфу. Тьфу.
Intensity on the face of the champ.
Ну все, до свидания, чемпион.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Now, Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if
круто.
anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. His handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality.
Я не понимаю, что 38 секунд? Какие-то Б плюс Hard LS.
I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
Ooh, he fends that off. Placed against the turnbuckles. Counter from Umaga.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Они поменяли, короче, смотрите, прикол. Раньше было, чтобы там вырваться, либо еще что-то, надо было просто зажать Б, допустим, А или еще какую-то кнопку. А теперь надо тыкать. Эти гребаные обновления.
No one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, oh, look out, it's on now.
Смотрите, он здоровый. По сравнению с Джоном Синой.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Who will break first? That is the question. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight.
This'll do it. Umaga.
О! Спайк, ёб твою мать. Это сейчас это... Соло Сико так используют. Так, Б.
The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
And now the Samoan Bulldozer are going to have to dig a little deeper to close this one out.
And a collision in the corner.
Umaga proving to be a relentless super heavyweight. Determined on becoming. Umaga's gonna fly! What a Samoan splash!
And he is directed into the corner.
Using the turnbuckle to neutralize their opponent.
Taking things way too far.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the cover to be crowned champion. Cena's still in it.
Getting dangerously close.
Что это такое? Б.
To ending it all there.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
Taking flight.
Look out below! Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on from way up.
Countered into a backbreaker.
And Cena puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Could be what Cena needed to ignite a rally.
Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Boom, what impact. Not looking good in this position. And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. And gets tossed back into the mat.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Oh, man, this might be it.
2. No, stops the count at 2.
Ты чё, псина?
I am in shock. What's
Псина,
it gonna
псина,
take to
ты
keep
чё?
this guy down? Waist lock applied,
But able to block into an arm drag. He's not in a good spot here, guys. Oh, no. Stun gun. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Mistake by Umaga.
Cena, oh man, he landed rough there. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. One counter met by another.
Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Блядь, не успел.
For the AA.
Champ close to ending it here.
2.
Оп, блядь, не успел, сука.
Cena got him.
Сука.
Here is your winner,
Джон Псина. Все, друзья, давайте на этом закончим. Ставьте лайки, кто будет смотреть записи. Всем мира, пока. Пора заниматься делами, 12 часов дня. Пока.
John Cena overcame the brutality of Umaga and retained his title. What a win for Cena.